Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ailey. If you're new, today's video I'm going to be talking about lipidema again. Obviously, the last video that I did has had such an amazing response. Everybody that's commented on it, thank you so much. It's nice to see that obviously it can help other people and that other people are going through the same sort of situation as well. Obviously, we don't want other people to go through it, but people do. And having a source of information is kind of crucial. So obviously you get your diagnosis, what do you do now? That's like the kind of biggest thing. Since I was diagnosed, I've obviously done certain things to try and mitigate it and make it so that it will not progress any further. The major things that I've obviously done are the compression and weightlifting. So I wanted to share a little bit of that with you just now. Compression is a nightmare because finding the right kind that suits you has been challenging for me. And I obviously don't know if I'm getting enough compression, if that makes any sense. I've got a little bit of me trying on the different compression that I do have. So I couldn't find my tights from the doctor, which is kind of annoying. So if I do find them, I will do some footage and I'll add it into this video, or I'll do a separate video on it. But they're so uncomfortable, it's unbelievable. So I don't like them at all. I don't recommend them. I think it depends where your doctor's going to order them from. But if they're ordering something that is like tights and you have sensitive skin, they're going to be itchy. They're just really not comfortable at all. Anyway, so going back to it, I have actually found a place that I'm needing to order from, but I haven't done it yet. So I'll maybe do a separate video on them. But the most compression that I do have is from a place called Lipoelastic. And I have 4 different things from them. So the first 2 that you'll see in a second, I might even include some footage of me trying to get it on because it is such a nightmare. These are like a combination between, you know, the kind of slippy soft leggings that you get and wetsuit material. It's like, it feels like those leggings, but when you stretch it, it feels like wetsuit material. It is so weird, but like uber thin. They don't have like a on the bottom, and these are made for wearing as outerwear. So these are their like fitness leggings type thing. So the first ones I got in a size medium, I think it was, and I'll put it on the screen anyway. And these fit great, but very quickly they sort of loosened off a little bit around the crotch area, or like I realised they were loose around the crotch area, and they slip down a lot, so I'm constantly having to hike them up. These are the black ones, but they are super comfy. They are actually not too bad once you get them on. Total nightmare to get on though. Like, you can't have nails. You just can't. You just wouldn't be able to do it. The blue ones that you then see are in a smaller size, and these ones are even worse to get on, but once they're on they actually fit better. The waistband's quite good on them and stuff like that as well, so they're not too uncomfortable. Going over to the other type of compression, I got these. They are like 3/4 length, like kind of like pedal pusher type things. These are meant to be worn underneath things, so you'll see the label in the back of them. That's supposed to be on the outside, but it is just, that's what they're designed for. They're designed to go underneath, but they do have like a nice wee pattern on them or that, but you can see there's seams and stuff like that. So they got a size medium and they fit. I can get them on eventually. It's such a nightmare. But they are so insanely tight around the waist. It's unbelievable. I'm actually going to take it into my mum and see if she can maybe loosen off the waist for me, because it is a band around, it's this sort of band around the waist here. And as you can see, they're kind of like looser out here, and then this band is tiny. It sort of like cinches in. It feels like I'm gonna die. Honestly, it feels like I'm gonna suffocate. You can see how much smaller it is. Like, it needs to stretch out like that. And it's really uncomfortable. It's like I was saying in another video about shapewear. Like, shapewear can fit great and feel like you're dying inside because it's pushing on your internal organs, and not in a good way. Like, it's so tight that it actually makes you look bigger because it's pushing in and the rest of it's spilling out the top. Like, it's really uncomfortable. And that is the one thing that I would say about these, is size up just for that reason. It sounds a bit ridiculous because I do feel like I get better compression on the legs of these ones, which is the medium ones, but I can't wear them, because as soon as I sit down, I feel like I have like a muffin, a massive big muffin. Like I've massively overfilled that muffin tray. It just is so uncomfortable, and I have to like roll them down and let my belly come over the top. My belly, which is non-existent, by the way. Like, I don't have problems. Like, my waist is like 27 inches, so it's not it's not big by any means. The sizes aren't great. I don't know how small a small must be, and obviously, like, the fact that it fits over my thighs, which are ridiculously bigger than they should be. I don't know how they would have any compression if you were getting them to fit your waist, because even the large is like a little bit too tight. It's bearable, but I think if I went any bigger than the large, they wouldn't have any compression on my legs. So yeah, I think that the sizing leaves a lot to be desired, but it's like that with almost every brand. Trying to get a size which isn't made to measure is just, it's so hard, and it's kind of annoying, because I wish that somebody would do like targeted compression, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want it to be insanely tight round the back of my knees, because it hurts. Like, when as soon as you like bend your knee, it all bunches up and it really flipping hurts. I think that if you're getting lower leg compression, obviously that's fine. It should loosen off a little bit around the knee, and then right above the knee it could tighten up again all the way up your thighs, over your bum as well if need be, and then loosen off on the waist. Why do we need compression around our waist? We don't need that. Like, it's obviously, these are designed for lots of different things. They're not just designed for lipedema, but honestly wish I knew how to do it, because I would literally change the way that it's designed. So yeah, obviously there are hits and misses, but that's what I've found with Lipoelastic so far. I don't wear any loose trousers anymore. I've always got something on, so there's some degree of compression. I could probably do with more. I would love it if Gymshark would come out with proper compression stuff. That would be nice. So obviously, if you have any recommendations of compression that you've used and that you really like, that you think that is worth me trying, then please, please, please let me know, because I would absolutely love some help in this. Because at the end of the day, you're spending between 40 and £100 a set of leggings, and it's just not feasible to buy loads and hope for the best. So if you have any recommendations of good compression leggings, shorts, whatever to try, please let me know in the comment section below. But apart from that, I think that's pretty much it. Obviously, I will have included like a close-up of what my legs are actually like without anything on, and that's quite difficult for me to share on the internet, so I would appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe. I'm going to do a separate video on weightlifting and stuff like that, because I don't want to make this video too long, and I think that there's quite a lot of information in around the compression anyway, so keep an eye out for that. I will post that soon. I've got some footage of like some of the things that I do, so I just need to like kind of put it all together and make a video to go with it, and like make it actually make sense. So yeah, obviously if you enjoyed this video, I would love if you would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.